So we're all parked up at our Airbnb. So we've literally only got today to explore Sarajevo because we're heading to Mostar tomorrow. So we haven't got too much time, but priorities are priorities, and we're headed to get some coffee. So we're in this really cute tea house called Cafe Zervo. I've gone for a traditional Bosnian coffee and Laurie's gone for a vanilla tea.
So we've got a menu of 30 different teas to pick from. There's literally everything you can think of. So there's like your classic fruity teas like herbal, and then you've also got stuff like chocolate and almond. I'm not sure what chocolate tea is like, but I've gone for the vanilla.
Tea for you.
Nice.
And coffee for you. You put foam inside this glass and then you add the coffee. Now it is ready for drink. When you cook a coffee, we don't put sugar in this cup. Usually serve sugar at the side. If you want to use sugar, take a cube, dip it in the coffee, just a corner for the short time, take a bite and then drink a coffee.
Wow. It's like a real process, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Yeah, so I've got to wait 7 minutes now before I can drink my tea. I'm excited.
So I do like a little bit of sugar in my coffee, so I'm going to dip the corner in. Like that. I don't normally like coffee without milk, but that is gorgeous. Strong, but not too bitter. He also gave me this drink as well to have with it. That's gorgeous. I think so. It's got cardamom in there.
Yeah, and clove and orange.
Cardamom, clove and orange. It's just quite a nice, sweet, refreshing drink to take away the bitterness of the coffee. But this whole process is really nice.
Ah, is it ready?
Little by little it will be rooibos tea.
Okay.
While it stays longer and longer, it will be better and better.
Ah,
Enjoy.
perfect, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I've got to sort of do it little by little, so the longer it keeps in the teapot, basically, the better it tastes. Stupid question, do I drink it just like that or with the spoon?
I drink it out of the bowl.
Yeah. Normally in this situation, you look for the people, don't you? But there's nobody else with tea, so I'm going it alone. Do we think that's right? But then he put that back in that no. Oh, it smells nice. It smells not overly vanilla, but quite sweet. Ooh, nice. It's quite a delicate flavour. It's not overly vanilla, but it's just... Oh, it's a nice taste. I quite like things like green tea, herbal teas. That's more my thing rather than coffee. But it's quite nice to have a nice different flavour, and I think because they had so many to choose from.
I think as well it's really nice to have like a process involved
Yeah.
that you take your time over.
It is actually, yeah. I think another reason why I really enjoy this experience so much is because it sort of forces you to slow down. So like I had to wait 7 minutes for my tea to brew, which in reality sounds like a long time, but actually just gave me that time just to sort of take everything and actually enjoy the experience rather than thinking, right, I need to quickly drink this and then carry on, and then, so yeah, it's just nice to take a chill.
We just took a taxi about 8 kilometres outside of Sarajevo. I apologise for mispronouncing it before. I said Sarajevo, not Sarajevo. The reason that we've come to the outskirts of Sarajevo is to come to the abandoned bobsleigh track, which as soon as I saw it when I was researching this trip, I was really excited to see. I think it's something that looks really cool and interesting, and obviously has a lot of history behind it. We were originally planning to take the cable car to get up here, however it's closed, so our two options were either drive up these treacherous mountain roads with the other drivers who are a little bit fast and loose, or we could get a taxi for about 15 marker. which was a good investment. So we've got the taxi up and then we're going to walk our way back down into Sarajevo. Oh, a bit out of breath.
Is this the start of it?
I think so.
The track was originally built for the 1984 Winter Olympics, but it's really hard to imagine crowds of people gathering around here, especially as it's just completely been taken over by nature now. Unfortunately, in 1991 it was actually used as a part of the Yugoslavian war, and it's still got quite this eerie feel about the place. Matt also said there are some places where there are some bullet holes that can still be seen. It's just a strange, like, concrete monument in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by all this nature, and as you can tell, it's really popular with graffiti artists now. So yeah, a little bit eerie, not many people around, but definitely somewhere worth exploring.
It's a really interesting place to visit, and it's been somewhere that I wanted to come for quite some time, and I'm really glad that we're here, just because of all the history that's happened and everything that has happened with the Yugoslavian wars, and how this now tourist attraction has played a part in that, and how it's been kind of took back over by nature. And I think it's just a really interesting like story behind this monument. The Olympics and then the war, and now it's a tourist attraction, almost like an art installation, I'd kind of call it now. So we just got to the bottom of the bobsled track, and it brings you out next to this old astronomical observatory. This used to be a military fortress, then it was built up to be the astronomy observatory, and then unfortunately in the war it was destroyed again. So it leaves it looking like this. But again, it's like being in a real life museum of history, so we're going to have a good look around and see what we can find.
Feel a bit unsure going up here, but there's lots of graffiti up here, so we're not the first. Oh, it just keeps going up.
Whoa. So interesting to think of kind of everything that's happened here in the past. It's a little bit sketchy, but then I feel that kind of adds to the fun of it. I think there's one more floor we can go up, so we'll assess it step by step. Last thing we need is an injury. Not going to step on that. Thank you very much. Who needs the wall? Go up again. If you're watching this, Mum, I'm sorry, but it is very safe. Oh, wow, the place is incredible. This is a really cool place to visit. The views from the top, and you can go quite high up, are incredible. You can see over the mountains, over to Sarajevo.
It's a unique place to visit, but it's definitely somewhere I'm glad that we've come. Yeah, definitely glad that we visited. Just take care, because there are literal holes in the wall as you're walking up the stairs. So
Could you just reassure our mums that it is still though very safe?
it is very safe. I saw some graffiti down there saying, "What would your mum think?" And I just closed my eyes and just went.
I didn't see that.
I was going to point it out, and then I thought, I can't think about the answer. We are so hungry, so we've come out to this cute little street. We've come off the main square just because it was quite busy, to this restaurant that's tucked away to have some, of course, Matt's favourite, cevapi. We've also gone for a klepe, which is like a pasta stuffed with meat or cheese, and some upschipsi, I think he said, which is a fried donut.
Big portion of chawapis for you.
Good man.
It's for you.
Ah,
Well, that's
thank
a big
you.
portion.
Yeah, that is a big portion. Look at that. Wow,
Whoa.
that's big. We've got crepe as well. I'm sort of full looking at it. Ooh, that smells so good. Should we rip inside, see what it looks like? Ooh.
So what's inside of this?
So I don't think there's anything inside this. It's just like a batter, so a lightly fried donut. So it's quite nice and airy inside. It smells so good. And then I think we've got 3 types of cheeses here. I'm going to ask him what sort of cheeses they are. This one looks a lot like the kimak. It's like warm, doughy goodness. So nice. It's quite a big portion as well. And it even comes with some like cured meat as well, which I didn't expect.
So I just wanted ciabatta because it's probably one of my favourite things that I've ever tasted on our travels. But Laurie said we had to try other things, which she is right, as per usual. But we thought it was important to still get ciabatta to see if it's any different from Serbia to Bosnia and Herzegovina. So here we are. Please await taste test. It's quite similar, but I love ciabatta. It's so nice. I'm lost for words. It's so nice. I haven't eaten since about 7 AM this morning, so that could be why it tastes so good, but I don't know. It's amazing. What's this, Laurie?
That's crepe.
Which is a little pasta with mincemeat and also got some sort of cheese. I'll try this first, but I think this is probably more suited to you. That is really nice. I think you'll love this. I didn't think I'd like that, but that's really nice.
It tastes so good. I think it's so nice if it was like a nice winter's day. It's a really nice sort of comforting home cooking type meal. I can imagine a lot of people would have this at home. So nice.
We have just got to Mostar. Wasn't that long a drive, but I need caffeine, so that's where we're heading. We are starting our day the right way with some coffee, and you've gone for a Turkish tea.
Turkish tea.
So, from what I learned yesterday, I take some of the like foam off the top, and then tip this in. And then a little bit of sugar.
Do you have to let it settle a minute? Because I think you have to let the ground sink to the bottom.
This is the sped up version. Dip of sugar. Little nibble.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Let's smell it. I love the smell.
It's so strong, but like very drinkable. Not overly bitter.
So good. It's just what you need after a long drive.
I know.
Let's see what this Turkish tea tastes like.
Is it nice?
It doesn't have much of a taste, to be honest. Sometimes I've had them, I think they've been like apple and different flavours.
Oh, quite nice.
Yeah.
Is this... What is this? You did tell me the name yesterday, but I can't remember exactly what it is.
It's very similar to Turkish delight.
But it's not Turkish delight.
But it's not Turkish, but you meant to have it at the end, but Matt can't wait.
Got little crunchy bits in it.
Oh, was it? What?
Very powdery.
Oh.
Anyway, we haven't got too much planned today for Mostar, and we haven't got that much time to do it because we're actually heading to Montenegro tonight to get out of the country before we have to register. But that's a whole different story. So we basically got the whole afternoon to have a look around, look at the bridge, take a lot of pictures of the bridge, as everyone else is doing, and find some food. So that's our plan for the day. One of the reasons I wanted to come to Mostar was not just the bridge, but in peak seasons they actually dive off this. They wait for tips. Once they've reached enough, then they dive off. But I think because we're visiting in shoulder season, I don't think we'll see it, which is a shame.
Whoa, I felt that. Sorry, I've got this on my head because my head is roasting.
I'm so glad that we got to see them.
Yeah, me too. I didn't think we were going to, and we had friends that came here last year, and now you got to see loads, but we didn't think we would.
No, I think because it was shoulder season, I thought they wouldn't do it, but we were waiting for it.
Yeah.
About 45 minutes.
Yeah, a long time.
But
and it was worth it.
It was worth it, yeah.
It's impressive, but it's scary.
It's scary, yeah.
What is this? In Arabic we call it bring out the whole lot.
We're absolutely starving, so we've decided to have an old favourite, which is the Ups Tipsy, which is the fried fritter type donuts that we had yesterday. We've also had it with some of the coffee cream, kaimak, and also something new today, which is the ajwa. This is a red pepper and aubergine dip, which we haven't tried yet. We couldn't find it much in Serbia, so I'm really looking forward to giving it a try. It smells good. That's really nice. You sort of expect, because it's red, it's going to be like quite tomatoey, but it's like a really sweet red pepper. It's not spicy, but it has loads of flavour. The savoury dip, it's surprisingly sweet. That's so good.
Dessert has arrived. This is called, Laurie?
Hamashisha.
Hamashida?
Hamashisha.
Hamashisha. And it's like a biscuit covered in syrup, and it's got some nuts on there as well. Oh. Excuse me. It's nicer than I thought it was going to be. It's like a slightly soggy sponge biscuit, but not like nasty soggy, it's just quite moist. It's not sure what I'm saying. I really like it. It's like a nice, moist, it's like kind of half biscuit, half sponge, but it's just drenched in syrup and nuts. It's really nice.
Is it sweet?
Very sweet. So apparently this is a traditional Bosnian and Herzegovinian food, but I think it's just a pancake with chocolate syrup on it.
No, it's called a pasinke, and it's a dessert that is enjoyed in Eastern Europe. It is real. I'm not just saying, I'm just all this because I want a pancake, honest. So this is a pasinke, and it's essentially looks a lot like a crepe that we would know, probably because it's very, very similar. It's covered in chocolate. I'm not sure if this is Nutella, or we've been told about Euro cream, which I think a lot of people have over here in like sort of Serbia and Bosnia and Herzegovina. Oh, it smells good.
Is it like a pancake with chocolate sauce on it?
It's so good. It's everything that you would think it would be. It's got loads of layers though. And between each layer there's loads of chocolate. It's even got sprinkles too.